Now that we've analyzed app data, recovered deleted evidence, and tracked financial transactions, it's time to build a timeline. This step links the suspect's actions, movements, and intent, key for proving the case in court. Step 1. Organizing extracted data into a timeline. The goal here is to arrange all recovered evidence chronologically. Our forensic tools help by automatically timestamping data from different sources, including messages and call logs, who the suspect contacted before, during, and after suspicious transactions. Banking and payment apps, when unauthorized transactions occurred and whether they align with the suspect's work hours. Web activity, searches related to covering financial fraud, viewed alongside transaction timestamps. Deleted data, if messages or browsing history were wiped immediately after a transaction, it suggests an attempt to hide evidence. By merging these data points into a single timeline, we can connect actions, intent, and deception. Step 2. Incorporating location and device activity. Many digital footprints contain geolocation metadata, which can further strengthen our case. GPS data and location history. If enabled, we can track whether the suspect was physically near a business when a fraudulent purchase was made. Wi-Fi and cell tower logs. Even if GPS is disabled, connecting to specific Wi-Fi networks or cell towers can reveal their whereabouts. App usage and device unlocks. If the suspect opened their banking app moments before a fraudulent transaction, that's strong circumstantial evidence. This correlation between time, location, and activity adds credibility to our findings. Step 3. Detecting patterns and cross-referencing evidence. A pattern of suspicious activity is more compelling than a single isolated incident. We examine recurring transactions. Are there multiple unauthorized payments to the same vendor? Repeated calls or messages. Did the suspect communicate with an accomplice before each fraudulent purchase? Consistent deletion patterns. Does the suspect routinely delete their browser history or messages after financial activity? By detecting patterns of misconduct, we strengthen our case and eliminate the possibility of coincidence. Scenario application. Our timeline reveals a clear digital trail. Messaging evidence. Chats discussing unauthorized transactions beforehand. Financial transactions. Fraudulent purchases during work hours. Deleted browser activity. Searches on hiding transactions right after purchases. Geolocation data. The phone was near the transaction site at the time. With this, we're ready for the final step, documenting our findings for a clear, credible, and court-admissible forensic report.